La 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 la. Hello. I went for a walk. It is still muggy and rainy and whatever else here. And so just know that this is what you look like when you go for a walk for that. This is what you look like afterwards. I mean, maybe there's some people out there who come back looking hot and glistening. But when you got like the moisture in the air, and where is my ring? Where are you? What? Well, in that queen. I promised myself as soon as I sat down, I was like, I've got everything. I'll have no reason to get back up. I'm not getting back up. I'm just gonna throw that one out there, okay? I'm not getting back up. I'm not doing that. So I was trying to get on. So I had quite a morning. So yeah. Definitely spent a lot of time with spirit this morning. And when I get here, I'm like, okay, I guess so. I guess this is what we're doing, right? And it ends up being, hey, LP, hey, Kelsey. When I start to get ready and prepared, and I'm like, when I tell you this started to like really, something definitely is being cleared out. But I was like, oh, I'm going to do it here and now. Okay. So I go to type here and now, right? Like in this moment, like there's just something to say in this moment, right? Like spirit got something to say kind of thing. I'm like, okay, here and now, right now, kind of thing. I didn't say right now. I said here and now. And I go to type and they go right now. And I was like, okay. So I don't know if they've got something to say. They're like, we need to talk right now, or you need to do something right now. I don't know where the right now came from, but it was like, okay. So let's see. Yeah, I didn't put the coffee and tarot because I was like, it feels like it's a here or now. But then again, it's kind of like, so look at this. Look at this hot mess I got going on. It's like it won't focus quite right. I think I need to maybe like adjust this. I know, right? It's a little. Why do I feel like my head looks fuzzy? I mean, I got hair. I'm talking about like my face, whatever. Alrighty, here we go. Hello, everybody. All right, here's the deal. Welcome to Weird and Woo-Woo. We're nothing but sexy souls over this direction. Okay, it's in the name of the channel. We are weird and we are woo-woo. If you are here, please hit that like button. Hit it up. It's so demoralizing when I see a bunch of people watching and sticking around and the number of likes are not the same. It's like, dang, are you just here to see the train wreck? Is that what's going on? Hit that like button, please. I appreciate it. 3-3-3-1 is something right now. 3s and 1s. That's something. Okay. Alrighty, so where are we going to start, Spirit? We're going to be a hot minute. Oh, let me also change this to the live chat. Why do they do top chat? And how do you determine who's top? Is weird, woo-woo, and sexy, right? Weird. Hey, Anna, how are you? Everybody needs to get used to Anna. That's my cousin. I mean, she's not going to always be here and never feel like that, but like she would be popping in. Just saying. So. Where are we going? Okay, so we're going to start here. I'm feeling this little corner right here. And I know there's something over here, but I'm feeling this. Like we starting with Oracle cards today. The Seer. Oh, I got Willy Wonka. Da, 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 paradise. What is that song? Da, 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 da. You make it. What? I guess paradise is what you make if you make it. Like, what is that song on Willy Wonka? Oh, somebody put it in the chat, please. There's nothing to it. I'm going to butcher this. Where did that come from? There's something in it. There always is. If you want to be in, is it be in paradise? There's nothing to it. Okay. Oh my God, they will not. They're relentless. What the freaking frack? I'm like over here, like they're like, look it up. I'm like, ah. All right, guys. I gotta look up the lyrics. I've got to look up the name. Okay. Hold your breath, make a wish, count to 3. Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. Okay, here we go. Here's the one. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to, do it. Want to change the world? There's nothing to it. Oh, Jesus, what? Yeah, they didn't sing the other lyrics. It's that one verse. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to, do it. Want to change the world? There's nothing to it. There's nothing to. Okay, that's the verse. That's what they're singing. They're starting off. It's called Paradise. It's Willy Wonka, y'all. Come on. I feel like it's funny because LP, you keep talking about manifestation, right? And I feel like there's something about that. Like the idea of, I know this can be, you can see it, and you attempt to do it, but it doesn't form before you. And it's like, it doesn't feel like there's anything in the way, and doesn't feel like you're doing anything wrong. It feels like, and it's like, I feel like maybe right now, like they want you to do this right now. Remember that before I got, like I said, right now. I'm like, okay, like it can happen right now. Everything that you're wanting can happen in this very moment. It's like seeing it happening for you. You ever like go through the motions of the day and you gloss over certain things and you were right there present for it, and it could have even happened before your eyes, but you just didn't retain it. You didn't see it for what it was or something like that. And it's like, you want to see your manifestation coming true. All you got to do is see it. If you want to do, like, it's like, it feels more of like instead of, it's like that, the notion of, sure, we play in the possibilities, right? To help us hone in on the energy of something. And now it's like getting out of our head and just experiencing it, real time experiencing it. So I think there's an answer here for somebody of like, I think somebody's feeling like trying to bring something about, and the time frame and spirit's like a question of, can I manifest something in the moment? Like, can I manifest that quickly? And spirit's like, all you got to do is, I think it's like, it sounds like a free for response. They're trying to get to something here. Like, yes, you can have it right now. Like, yes, it can happen right now. Right now. This feels out of order. I just heard out of order. This is so weird. I get the feeling like this is going to be one of those long way round type of readings where it starts at one point and we feel like we're getting further and further away from it until at the end it kind of comes back around and it all makes sense. Like, where the shit is this going? And then you realize you're right back where you started, kind of thing, and it all comes full circle. There we go. I'll get it out. Because this feels like the exact opposite of what I was just saying. It doesn't feel like it. It is. It's saying the exact opposite. It's the weirdest thing. Your secrets are safe. Sly and subtle approach. And fate has blocked this path for you. See, the energy I get from your secrets are safe is like something transpiring and no one knowing, so that it almost gets the chance to blossom. Like somebody wants to get under the radar with something. I don't know whose radar we're talking about. And you're able to do that. Sly and subtle approach. It's almost like being able to go around the circle and get right back where you were without anybody ever noticing you were gone, kind of thing. It's like going on a little journey or doing something out of the purview of other people. Doing something out of the purview, the sight of other people. No one picking up on it. And then this weird fate has blocked this path for you. Because at first I was like, we need to put this back. And they're like, no, it'll make sense at some point. Because then I was like, so what was that whole thing in the beginning? Like, I know you saw me pause and like, is this still relevant? Okay. This doesn't feel quite what it sounds like. Fate has blocked this path for you. This is either an element yet to be understood or yet to be discovered. But as in, that's where we're starting. Fate has blocked this path for you. Fate has blocked this path for you. Okay. We're going to do the fallen angel oracle deck. But they did say it was a little backwards. I said, this is in reverse, or this is backwards. So I'm actually going to put this here. Fate has blocked this path for you. Your secrets are safe. A sly and subtle. It's almost like a path. Okay, it makes sense. A path that would reveal certain things before it's like anything that you're attempting that would alert stuff to people that would keep you from being able to keep something under wraps is going to be blocked. Like it's almost like the idea of clearing a path before you. So with a sly and subtle approach, it's almost like I feel like keeping your response or your like you need to be okay with it. It's like there's a sly and subtle. It's like they're telling you why it's blocked, right? It's kind of like because we kind of need to get you where you need to be without people realizing you were ever gone or ever making a move or something like that. And the idea of people feels very general. I'm not picking up on a specific, like, oh, there's one person that's like, or there's family, or there's this. It feels in general. Like they're using it as a very broad. It has blocked this path for you. Hey, Trisha. That's true. 369. Oh shit. Gotcha. Okay, let's see this. Fate has blocked this path for you. Let's talk about this. Wow, I didn't realize it was such a book. Holy shit. There's going to be an element of moving forward that would have brought some type of conflict and turmoil is the way that I'm getting it. So there is an element that's almost like, okay, so the reason why you want to go under the radar with whatever is about to happen or what is transpiring is because there would be interference, turmoil, conflict created if there was an awareness as to what was happening. Don't know why. I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe not. But they're like, so right now is mum's the word. It's like, I feel like something good and like forward movement and like a churning almost, but it's almost like maybe to other people it looks like not shit's happening, right? Like the idea of you going full circle and they didn't even recognize that you were gone. When you come back and they turn around and they're like, how'd you get back there? Like, it's one of those things. Ugh. Yeah. So that's where the fate has blocked this path for you, is to make sure you stay under the radar. It's funny because it feels like success, acknowledgement, and progress all happening while being under the radar. So that tells me being in the right place, right time, around the right people, and the right people seeing something. And then anything that transpires, any progress that is made, it feels like progress or success or moves being kind of like on the down low, kind of like how people my age would say. Because then we have discovery. Like I said, remember, it's almost like it's like somebody either discovering you or a new path forward is discovered, or something's discovered. Either you're discovered or you discover something. Because it does have the energy of like, it is, remember, it's like the acknowledgement or someone, it's like discovering the way forward. And not telling anybody about it, and discovering the way out. Like this is like the clarity. This is the I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Oh, and you move in silence. You work on it in the, you know what I mean? Because I get the energy of success, progress, acknowledgement, being seen, but also not seen. It's a really weird. And then it's like change and development. There's going to be, it's like the changes will be happening out of sight from somebody. I just feel like something gets underway. Like when somebody gets hired and they don't tell anybody until they start the job. And you're like, oh yeah, I don't have that old job anymore. But it's like there's a process that's happening. But out of the purview. I don't know why they like that word. Sometimes my spirit guides. This one just feels, I gotta feel into this. Because over here we have resolution. There's like a discovery of a resolution that creates development in your life, change. Like, this is what I'm saying. And if somebody were to see, so where does spirit of nature come in? They're leading me down a path. Like, I'm just going to tell you, like, I'm going from one bloop, 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 bloop. Please tell me where we're going with this. Okay, so first they said, sort of God, if a tree falls in a forest and no one's there to hear it, did it ever fall? Does it make a sound? Like, if someone is not there to witness it, if there's not a witness to this, did it ever really happen? And then it's like, they gave me like an animal that's never been discovered. Just because something hasn't been discovered doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Oh, the song. If you want a view of paradise, all you have to do is see it. Okay, we's about to. Just because it hasn't been discovered yet doesn't mean it doesn't exist. That is a really weird way of getting me that message, but fuck. Okay. What does it say? If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. It's like you just haven't. Like, just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not there. It's as if a resolution, a change, you discover a way through something that brings about massive change for you. The idea and notion that your secrets are safe. If you're having any difficulty right now, no one's ever going to know. I don't know why I want to say that. If you're having any difficulty, there's a need to keep something from somebody, and it's like no one will ever know. Okay, I've got to. I feel like I'm on the precipice, like just like with the spirit of nature, how something landed, like something's about to land. So just bear with me, okay? Because I'm like, what are you trying to say? For somebody, it's like nobody's gonna ever know how bad it got. But also, I get the energy of nobody's gonna like people don't need to see how you're digging your way out of something either. Like so nobody can tamper with the resolution of something. You discover a way to resolve this, and it creates development and change in your life. I don't know what you're resolving. But while you do it, spirit is putting you on paths to keep it out of public view. It's like people not really knowing what's going down. Okay, so let's pull from another deck and find out what exactly we're talking about. And before it says, hold your breath, make a wish, count to 3. I just feel like saying, like you're saying, what you're claiming a manifestation, you're claiming something for yourself, and spirit's like, ask it, and allow it, like see it. So I almost want to say, you want to go show me, like, like your response is Spirit's like, it's here. All you got to do is see it. And you're like, show me. Makes sense. Show me. Okay. It all makes sense in the end. It all makes sense in the end. Night Sun Tarot. I just keep thinking there's nothing to it. Like it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Like the answer or the solution. The discovery of whatever something is. The way to make the change and the develop and push through development without prying eyes is easy, so that you don't encounter any kind of conflict, turmoil, or any type of interference. It's actually really easy. I'd like to fucking know what this situation is, but like that would probably be a whole other reading. You're being shown. You're being shown. We have the moon card with the star card. Moon card is like, it's the light within the dark. You'd be able to make your way without being seen. Like think of all the movies and stories, and it's like I am people going at night so they're not detected, but they have like they got both the North Star and the moon to light their way. So it's like something being highlighted and you're being guided. That's a star card. You're being guided. So if you've asked something, I think Spirit is saying, it's right here. It's right now. You can see it right now. Like the answer to what you're asking or what you're trying to bring in is right in front of you. You just got to see it. Like it's already there, but it's not going to be so glaringly whatever because other people don't need to know. Because we got the Hierophant, which is making your manifestation real, right? From the High Priestess, the etheric, to the Hierophant, your reality. It is creating as within, so without. They're showing you how to bring your manifestation into reality, how to create that external to you. Okay, it's in front of you. Alrighty, so we've got these two cards here. Two, and two. They came out in twos, guys. I shit you not. Okay, I guess that's how we're gonna read them. Okay. So center cards, usually the overall energy, Hermit, and the Two of Swords. Hermit is following your inner guidance, your intuition. It is allowing your voice to be the loudest one, right? Because he followed the lantern is his inner compass, his knowing. It's the star on the Hermit's lantern is the same star, the Merkaba, right? In a star card. So it's like, it is your North Star. It is your truth following your understanding. It's coming from within, right? And then the Two of Swords is the same scenario, like intuitive choices and decisions. On one side, we have Four Swords with the Emperor, which is almost like Okay, so they're playing a scenario in my head where, like, maybe the counterintuitive thing is to, because Four Swords is kind of like taking a pause, taking a holiday, taking a break, taking a reprieve, right? And so the Four Swords is almost like the idea, a notion of not doing anything, when the Emperor is the embodiment of taking action and um, solidifying something into the reality. So maybe whatever you are going to be led to do will I said that in the beginning, you'll have the appearance of not doing anything so that people will think, oh, like, did you ever even leave? But really, you're going to be taking the lead in something. So you're going to be doing something. You're going to be taking action. But other people won't know it. Like, to the outside world, you may look as if you're not doing anything at all. Okay? Like, I might. Are we going to get around the circle at some point? Because I feel like we are stuck. So somehow, whatever is lacking currently in your environment or in your life, the Five of Pentacles, is about to be balanced out. You're going to get justice for that. I think that justice is the thing that allows you to take the actions, but it is you ensuring that no one knows. Like, you're not going to give it. I'm getting two things with the Four of Swords. It is, to me, like if you put justice next to the Five of Pentacles, that puts you automatically in the Six of Pentacles, in the receptive energy, like receiving something, no longer being in that negative whatever lack. Okay, so you're going to get something. That getting something may give you the like Four Swords. They keep giving me like the idea of someone, instead of, like, it's like getting money and taking a vacation versus putting that money towards a job or something, like, you know what I mean, or work, or I don't know, right? Like, and it's because you're really being guided to do that, because it's something that you need to do. It's almost as if you're being given, between the Moon card and the Star. It's like, Moon card is also your intuition. The Star card is being guided by Spirit. So it's almost like downloads being given to you intuitively to do certain things with certain avenues, and other people are like, oh, like, it doesn't look like you're making any progress, it doesn't look like you're doing anything, but you are. You're following your guidance. It's funny because on this Justice card, we get the Alpha and Omega. And remember I said there's like this full circle moment. And the idea of, like, Alpha and Omega is the beginning is the end is the beginning. The Alpha and the Omega. Okay. Like, sometimes when they hover on something and it's like they say it from different angles with the exact same thing, I'm like, am I missing something? Am I not articulating it? Or maybe somebody else is. It's not landing for them, because we understand the concept that you're going to be going a direction that obviously people don't need to be aware of. There's certain things that have been blocked so that people don't become aware of it. And there's almost like an answer right in front of you right now. I think that's where we need to focus. I feel like whatever action makes it look like you're not doing much of anything, and you may even feel this way about yourself, like, whatever other people may think that it's counterintuitive, it's almost like you do have to do something counterintuitive, and so it's kept, that's why your secrets are safe, and so it's kept out of the view of others. Like, let's say you get money and somebody's like, oh, you should go ahead and pay off your bills for the next 2 months, and you're like, and you decide to go on vacation. Ain't nobody gonna know. And there's something where about going on vacation that is a level of justice. Like something comes in for you. We got the Queen of Wands. Because you know the whatever to do, it's like it's going to somebody's going to buck you on whatever you decide to do, but it's like there's the Hermit card, which is your inner knowing, and again we have the Moon and the Star. You're being guided to something. Your intuition is going to say do this, but if you were to articulate it external to you, then other people would probably have something to say. So you're going to end up doing something without other people knowing. You can be very secretive about it. It brings us back to the fate has blocked this path for you. I feel like it does. The energy's still on that card, and I'm like, what did I miss? What am I not getting? It's almost as if the fate has blocked this path for you. You're looking to something else as the resolution or the change agent or whatever. And they're like, if you want to know what the answer is, just look around. Like it's there already. And you may be looking over here like, but this isn't doing anything. And Spirit's like, look around. The reason that's not doing anything is because that's not the path. So you may have your sight or your perception on something as it being the thing that's going to whatever, but Spirit's like, no, that part's been blocked too. Like there's so many, we bounce around with the cards sometimes. And so it's one of those things where it's like, it's so funny. If you want to view paradise, all you have to do is simply view it. If you want to see the answer, all you have to do is simply see the answer. If you want to bring change to your life, all you got to do is do it. I think they're saying, you may have been prompted to on about this discovery before, and you never really took the time to see it. You never really you probably dismissed it. Remember I said it felt like a very dismissal kind of thing? And so they're like, it's already there. All you got to do is do it. So you may have received promptings and whatever, because I gave that whole scenario of like being somewhere and it happening and you're like, what? You're like, you're not even aware of it. Like you're like a whole event could have been happening right in your vicinity, right in front of you, and you were just in another little world. Like you were looking at something else. So you're looking in a particular direction. For the change, the resolution. And Spirit's like, I guess the opportunity to discover it is right now. You over here like, when's something gonna da-da-da? And they're like, it's here already. You just gotta view it. You just gotta see it. But isn't that just fucking frustrating? Care to point it out to me, Spirit, since I'm obviously not able to see it? It's almost like having to retrace your steps. End up right back where you were. Retrace your steps. Okay, well, tell us what's already here. What are we missing that's already here? New era elements. I don't know. I want to say that it might be that you overlooked something because it didn't have the appearance of being fast enough. That might be the term right now. You're like, right now. And it's like, it is here right now. But you're like, no, I need to answer right now. Like, I need, like, something. Like, because manifestation that's like, hold on. I can't shuffle and, like, do this at the same time, apparently. Hold on. What are we overlooking? What do we discover? What are we overlooking? What do we discover? How do we discover it? Overlooking. We've got a King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, my human would automatically think, oh, a wealthy man? Am I overlooking like a sugar daddy? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know why my human's going there. I'm like, what? King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Well, if that didn't just make me more confused. Okay. On the bottom, we've got the Queen of Wands again. We have the Ace of Swords. Who the fuck is this King of Pentacles? It feels like an external energy, not you. So that's where I'm a little like, who is the King of Pentacles? And for somebody, I heard your ticket. I think we're getting further on the trail away from the thing, and I'm like, I don't get it. Let me see. Well, where should we look for this man? No shit is what I'm saying, Terry. What the fuck? Like, what? Okay. Where are we going? What? Oh my gosh. Guys, it is fast incoming. Something is coming in fast. That's probably why somebody's in the Queen of Wands energy. Maybe it's here, but not discovered yet. So maybe you've had inklings, but the inklings weren't really something that were in your presence. You know what I mean? Like you glossed over it because maybe that's why you glossed over it, because it's not in your view yet. You don't actually have it where you've laid your eyes on it. So it's like if you receive downloads or nudges or anything, you're like, okay, and you keep going in whatever direction or looking at what you can see. And so this is like, I don't, because it's the energy of something coming in very, very fast. We get the Eight of Wands with the Three of Wands. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is spirit-led. And then it's like, the wands are usually heading for a very specific particular goal. Everything, all of it right behind that, right? It's also communication, much like the Ace of Swords. And then we have the Three of Wands, which is your ships coming in. Like this is something coming to you. It is almost like it is the Justice card. It is the balancing of something. Something coming to you. Like communication showing up. It ushering it in. So this may be a very well-to-do individual, Ten of Pentacles, that has something at their disposal that is going to send a message. Like that would be the very literal. Or opens up a new path for you, or puts a new path before you. Fuck is this King of Pentacles? Because can I tell you, it brings in very quick change. Very fast. Who? I feel like they're trying to tell me the answer is in what I've just said, and the idea that something comes in and other people are not to see it. That they will not, this fate has blocked this path for you, is the idea of anything where people would know what was going on with you is not going to be the path. Something very behind the scenes with this. What's this got to do with right now? Talk to me about right now. Are you shitting me? So there's something that's on offer. We've got the Page of Wands, a new endeavor, with the Two of Pentacles, which is a new path. Whatever this is, I feel like the King of Pentacles is, it's already here. It's like this energy of already here. It's already in. But somehow you don't see it as something that's already here. So you're like, you assume it's not. So your focus is somewhere else. And you're asking questions about a certain manifestation. They're like, it's already here. And it's like, fucking where? But it's almost like there's something about it doesn't need to be so easily seen and out in the open. Oh, this is so fucking cryptic. It's getting on my nerves. Because other people would see it then. And they're saying whatever this is like it's going to turn things around. The seeming appearance of failure, of nothing happening, Wheel of Fortune, turning it around. Okay, so when do I get to see it, right? The reader wants to know, not the reader. That was a slip. I meant like the person I'm reading for, and we ain't doing this today. That's not happening. So it's like the idea and notion of they want to know, like, when do I get to see it? If you want to see it, it's already there. Where the fuck? All right, give me something else, because I feel like y'all are playing Blue's Clues right now. Holy shit. What is this? Spit it out, Spirit. Spit it out. I'm like, what am I? Sometimes, me singing the song and bringing our attention to it, it should make it go away. If it's not going away, I feel like I've not touched on something. And it's like they keep singing a song as a hint. Like, you apply this to this and you'll get it. And I'm like, either I'm in your energy and I'm like, I'm gonna. I just feel like I'm in your level of frustration. I just feel like there's a question about right now, and they're like, the answer is here right now, and you're like, fucking where? And maybe they just can't blurt it out here because other people see. I don't know, but it just feels a little like something is going to be on offer. It's like it'll turn things around. It may feel counterintuitive, and so you don't tell anybody. You might have people say, and so because they don't know, they don't think anything's happening with you, which is a good thing. I feel like anybody and everybody's supposed to be surprised at the end when you're like, hi, I've been doing this. maybe whatever's coming in for you and change that will bring about a new path, brings your ships in, is going to be happening behind the scenes where nobody, so whatever, whoever this King of Pentacles is, kind of comes in and nobody's aware of them. If this is love, this is like meeting somebody and dating them for quite some time without other people knowing, right? No one even knew you met somebody, right? Or this could be like an investor helping you with a business and nobody ever fucking knew, right? Like everybody thinks you're still at home struggling, trying to build this business, and all of a sudden one day, poof, everything is just like, you know what I mean? And it's like, oh my God, you've built an empire, right? We got the emperor here. This is just the idea of like, others don't need to know about this. So you may have been trying to make very public moves, maybe looking at very public things and ways of resolving an issue. And Spirit's like, the reason why those avenues are being blocked for you is because they're way too public. People would have too much insight, knowledge, or awareness of what was going on. And so there's a level of protecting your secrets are safe, like doing something and developing something or making something happen without other people knowing. And so it's a real subtle way of moving, like, you know what I mean, being undetected. And so it avoids conflict. Now, we've been talking about people wanting to not have to deal with wanting the path smooth for them. And it's like you're going to discover the resolution that brings about the change. And it's already around you. It happened. It doesn't have to be public. Whatever avenue you're looking at, or way you think something's going to happen, and you're like, they're like, it'll happen. It's just like, and you've gotten an inkling about it. Maybe you think that something that's so under the radar would be not there's no way for that to actually happen. Your human just has a disbelief in it. So it only looks to tried and true ways that are very open to the, how does it, I'm conflicted because I feel like something moves, like it brings in expansion really fast. It brings in your ships come in really fast with this, right? But it's like the answer's already here, but you can't see it. Which gives me the energy of somebody presenting something, you know what I mean? So is it coming? Because we are in the Queen of Wands energy, or is it already here? I just heard both. For fuck's sake. Something can be in your presence or in your environment without your awareness, and it may make itself known to you in a very, very quiet manner. And so you can have both, where it's like you're not aware of it, it's already near you, and it's about to be brought to your attention. So it's almost like okay. I sure as hell hope whoever this is for, you fucking get it. Like, I hope you got some tingles, nose itches, body whatevers, where you're like, ooh, like, please, for the love of God. I mean, it's got to be something when even the channeler is like being kept, ooh, from seeing everything. I'm like, damn, CIA over here. Not really. We are not inviting them into this little fucking thing. I feel like what's left is just to say, okay, then show me. You have to be in that energy. Queen of Wands, you can't force this to come up and be seen. You have to wait for it to come to you. Boy, I tell you what, sometimes they know how to irritate the shit out of us, don't they? if you are feeling, I'm hearing it's already taken care of, as in like your desire to whatever prompted you to have this discussion about manifest, like how come it takes so long, and like how come I know that, like I feel like all elements are in place, everything's in place, and you're like, like alignment is there. You played in the field of possibility, like you've done all the things, and I think you are even told, like I get the energy that you know that you're supposed to have ease with manifestation. You're like, why the fuck? And it's like maybe the ways in which you always try to manifest something are very public, and right now it needs to be out of sight. Because remember I said at the very beginning, I was a little like there's a little bit of getting out of the mind. Like you were meant to be in the field of possibilities, and now you're meant to come out of that, which would then stop the control over what it's going to look like, how it pans out. You know what I mean? And you're just supposed to experience it, kind of thing. Like, okay. Sometimes I just gotta let it go. Let me tell you. I'm over here like, please let them know what the fuck I'm talking about. Please let them know what I'm talking about. As a reader, if I don't get it, I feel like, oh, they're gonna miss it. Oh my god. And I'm like, okay, let go, Sean. Let go. Use the Archangel Tarot deck. Almost done. Good God. But I just say, what? Okay, so we might have to do this privately, actually, because this is about energy, and because I don't know how to use it, I should be careful. Oh, who are we talking about? What are we talking about? I heard vacation when I walked in, and it's exactly what I will do. Let me just... Sorry, y'all was having a whole fucking conversation and I missed it. Y'all know when I get to channeling, I'm over here in my own little world. Thank you, Terry, because shit, fire save the matches. When I tell you I've got my key in my boob, everything goes in the boobs. Credit cards, bubble gum, everything. Stones, my keys. Oh, there's the whole... I know, right? Okay. Well, let's get into this. I'm glad you all fucking understand it, because I'm over here like, look. And maybe it is your energy of having to just see it. Like you're not seeing it and you're getting frustrated, which only makes it harder to see. Well, we have the Empress, which is the abundance, the giving birth, the nurturing yourself and others. And then we have the Four of Wands, contentment, peace, abundance. Again, both of these are abundance cards. Four of Wands is like the successful completion of a project. It's the foundation. That's your Justice. It's like giving birth to your dreams will not be in front of people. It'll only be in front of people when it's time. It's almost like people will not see this. Others won't see this until it's time to give birth. It's almost like being pregnant, like these celebrities that are pregnant the entire time, and then you don't know until they give birth and they announce it. And you're like, well, how the fuck did nobody know? That's a big ass baby bump. Nobody noticed this? And it's like they stay out, like they do this whole thing and nobody knows until it gives birth. You're going to do something. Your path forward, It's almost like by the time this comes to knowledge and awareness of other people, there's no stopping it because you're giving birth to it. Nobody can interfere with it or stop it. It's already project completion. It's almost as if you're going to be given an opportunity. Like, it's giving me NDA type of vibes. You know what I mean? Like a non-disclosure agreement where it's like nobody can know what's happening. Nobody knows. It's almost like you're doing something, but nobody gets to know until poof. You know what I mean? Like, then it's that kind of a feeling to it. And so it's like you're over here like, I'm going to do something. Like, you think the answer to your or solution or resolution to something is something very public, and it's not. It's not public at all. It'll be public when the time is right. That's your justice. That ensures your justice. Why are you emphasizing? You notice every time I ask a question, they want to really keep talking about the idea of something being hush-hush and out of purview and not really being in the forefront for others to see. But the energy is somebody will know because this motherfucker's gonna know. It's like, remember I said in the beginning, it's like you get God, this is coming full circle. You get recognized without people seeing what's happening. Like, there's some type of recognition without recognition. Ten of air, Six of Wands, motherfuckers. Can I just say, the end of a difficult situation, things looking up. Six of Wands, literally the end of a difficult situation, a victory. Your victory is going to start in the dark. It's going to start where it looks like four of swords, nothing's happening. But really, shit's happening. Like, you are fully in control. Emperor. Okay, so what's that got to fucking do with right here, right now? Because I know you're saying it's already here, but for the person that is supposed to receive this, they're asking for something right here, right now. And I can't, if there's an element that you can see it. They said, is seeing believing or is believing seeing? If you believe that it's already here, you'll see it. It'll show up. It's almost as if, oh, for fuck's sake, I swear. These are not my most favorite readings. I just feel someone being like, just do it. Like, I think that is. Sit down today and go, show me. Nothing mental. None of this shit. Show me. Any clarity you can give before we get off. Came out again. Oh my fucking God. Well, it was great fortune before, but now it's sudden wealth. Well, whoever shouldn't see it, we got false person, which is like, things not being fully known, but also a person wearing a mask, like the wrong people, right? The wrong people are not going to see it. It's in the reverse. And I don't do reverses, but when they have me leave it like that. So, I went to say, what's the house card? And they went change. Either it's a change in stability or a change in location. What's the house card? Put this back. It's the mature man, which gives me the energy of the King of Pentacles. I'm missing something. I feel an energy. I cannot stand this. I was talking to LP the other day about this, where I'm like, I can feel an energy, but not like a message wants to come through. I was feeling something, and it's like in that when you feel an energy, like it's a message, or like you're going what, and it doesn't come through. It's like it's dead silent. That's because it's almost, to me, when that happens, it's as if they're saying it's so close to happening, you'll see. Like it's so right there. And when the day that was happening, I was talking to LP. I'm like, I am being followed. I feel it on my, whatever. And it's like, they want to tell me something, but they're not going to tell me because I'm about to find out. Like them telling me ahead of time, it was so close to being revealed that they were just letting me know something's about to be revealed. And that's when I received a message that my second mama, the one that I called my mama, but it wasn't my mama, it was my best friend's mama. I got a message from her saying she took a turn for the worse overnight and they don't expect her to last through the day. And I was like, oh shit. You know what I mean? It was one of those things where it's like, this is what it's feeling like to me right now, again today. That might be a right now. That might be because somebody's about to get some type of, you're going to discover. Somebody's about to discover it. I would say you're going to discover it this weekend. If I can feel there's more to it, and it's like it's so close it's in my fucking aura, is what it is. It's so, and I'm like, okay, what is it? And it's like they're so quiet about it. It's like they give me all kinds of things, and it's like none of it answers what. I mean, you're not touching it. That energy would go away if they touched it, right? If something about this. So there's a level of, I feel like something that has something to do with the King of Pentacles, because this motherfucker seems to be standing out. I gotta be honest with you. In all of this, he feels out of place, like no real answers about him. And then I'm over here, what is this house? What is this? The sudden, I don't get it. And it's like the mature man, I'm like, okay. No real answers about this motherfucker here. And it does feel like somebody external to, it does feel like a person. It feels like a person external to you, whoever I'm reading for. And if I can, I'm still feeling the presence. It's like I know it's coming from the card, but I feel it so close. And when I feel it so close, that means it's very, very close for you. And if they're not giving me, it's like they're giving you all of this because you're literally about to find out. That's where the right now comes from. Damn. This is some shit. Okay, let me get back to this, because we have the house card, we have sudden wealth, and we have the courthouse. This is almost like courthouse would be documentation, legal documents, some type of compromise, negotiation, intermediary, like a middleman type of energy. Sudden wealth will be like, it could be a large sum of money, it could, or it's like just something sudden, which is kind of what I feel like right now. Like there's the energy of it's so close that it's like when they do that, when I can feel it that close, and it won't go away, but I can't quite reveal it. Like I can't, it's almost like it's too close for me to pull back the veil it's like you're going to discover it in real time. In your, you know what I mean? It's kind of like when you see your child about to do something and you totally know what's about to happen, but it's too quick. We got the swiftness card. This is coming in so fast. It's almost like Spirit's not going to have a lot of time to give you a heads up. And so they're just talking about this other stuff because it's like, why waste our time trying to do that and get that message across? Sometimes when it's that close, it feels like it's harder to explain. It's harder to tell you. I don't know why it feels that way. But you know when your child's about to do something and you just fucking know, like in an instant, you know they're about to fall off backwards from the couch and it's happening, but you didn't get the opportunity. All you can do is go and respond, right? You know what I mean? You can't like warn or that's how close it is. It's almost as if it's like it's right there, right now. Where is the house? And see, this is a message of concern, right? And that can be like delays or things you don't want to hear. But to me, it was just like, just wait. I heard just wait when it came out. Just wait. It's like coming in, like they're giving me so many weird scenarios. It's like coming in and you go, so you know when you said such and such, and that if they try to get their hair cut like this and that it might look like that. And the other person's like, yeah. Well, she went and got her hair cut, and the bitch is about to walk through the door right now. Like she's about to walk through the door, and they're like, what? And you're like, just like almost like Spirit doesn't know how to put it into words to prepare you. God, this is so, and it's like it's about to come in. It's like and they're like, just wait, just about to walk through the fucking door right now. And then walks through the door, and you're like, you know what I mean? That's why they're like, just wait, just house. And I tell you, they're avoiding this one. They're not talking about this. It's almost as if I feel like house has something to do with the King of Pentacles or the Ten of Pentacles. They're giving me the same cold treatment with that. Courthouse adjudication is like the final decision. The person that has the authority to be able to make a decision. It is like the final product. I don't know why that came through. For somebody out there, golly, this feels out of left field, but maybe not so much. There is somebody that has their eye on you, and they are about to motherfucking tell you. We got the thoughts card. Look at him looking. That's the same MF that's on the King of Pentacles, is all I got to say. And then we have the Lovers here. I did mention somebody might have a relationship under the fucking radar. Do not be surprised if you get a message of this a weekend. Six of Wands even says very good news is on. I forgot to read the bottom of the card when I talked about it. It says victory, good news is on its way to you. Public recognition. But I don't feel like this is, I feel recognition. Wow. It doesn't feel like it's love for everybody, though, to be honest with you. That I was not, this shit, I swear to God, for a fucking second time came out. All right, guys. Spirit's gonna have me cussing up a storm over here. Wouldn't that be some shit if somebody showed up to your fucking house? We gonna box, Spirit. You let a motherfucker show up here when I'm looking like that. I swear to God, we are about to box. Oh my God. Like I would. Just saying. Okay, let's get this message out because I feel like it's not all just about like a. Come on, just do it. Just spit it out. Just. Okay. For those where it's not love, there is this idea or notion that there's some person that has their eye on you, or some person that recognizes something of you, and you're in this kind of energy. We did see the Five of Pentacles earlier, and we talked about the Justice card. There is just like being in a very rough spot, and this person has a solution for that, or is the solution. Because the other thing about the adjudication card is it's a solution. It's a resolution to any difficulties, and it came out with this. There's a person that hinges whatever they may have available to you, or is on offer, or is about to show up, is going to be a solution. It's going to be one that won't be as apparent to people. It wasn't apparent to you because you wasn't aware of it. But I feel like it's also going to, by the time anybody recognizes it, you will be given birth to whatever it is, because. Okay, they told me to move it off of that. I'm like, okay. Anything, like, I'm about done with this deck. Like, seriously, is there? They have anxiety about reaching. There's an anxiety surrounding this meeting. Because I was going to say they have anxiety about reaching out to you, and that was like not correct. So maybe you have anxiety around this, or because this is like stress, tension, feeling it in your body, right? It could be health issues, but in this, it feels like, because this is like everything from meeting a new person, a new contact, love, business meetings, that kind of stuff. On the split, we have a message. Somebody sees you, because the Star card's all about recognition, seeing, acknowledgments of something. Alrighty. Anything else? Is it a person for everybody? I mean, he's hung around this entire fucking reading. I'll just say that. Just like staring. And it's gonna happen fast. It's coming in fast. Oh lordy lordy. Lordy lordy lordy. For somebody. Jeez. It's a level of isolation here. But then we have love and money. We have both. So I feel like this is a confirmation for that this is going to go one of two ways for people, or both simultaneous. This can be about business for some people, like self-employment. The Tower is also about like being removed from situations and circumstances, not in the mix of things, right? They see things from a distance. This person might be at a distance. Or kind of like removed from your life in a way. Like I'm over here, like I keep trying to give them every opportunity to tell me there's not a person involved in this, but in this fucking scenario, there is. Which I guess in every scenario there is, but it seems to be a very particular person in this scenario, right? Because like I mean, I don't care what path. Like we don't live in a vacuum, right? People are always involved in our lives and in choices and decisions, like to some degree, even if it's just the guy holding the door open for us when we leave the hotel. Like, what I mean? There's, like, seriously, there's very few things that are really, really have nobody involved. Our internal work, right? That's pretty much it. And this is like, okay, explain that one to me because I don't. Longevity, staying power, secure. We have the tree. And I'm like, what is this? And they're like, it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. But the two cards that come out, the burden and then the bouquet, which is like turns anything into a positive reading. Like it highlights all the positive. It's like it takes you out of a burden and turns things around. And we have the Sun card. I'm just gonna leave it at that because holy shit, like I feel like it's too close for me to really hit it on the head. Sometimes that happens. Something can be right there, and it's like there's like it's like why ruin the surprise when it's about to show up or it's about to occur? But for somebody, like for me to have this, yeah, it's like it's about to happen right now. And you may have had inklings of this before, but you didn't see it in your environment, so you kind of passed it off. You're like, meh, kind of thing. And so it will still feel like a surprise. But whatever the way in which this is happening keeps it out of prying eyes. People are looking somewhere else. Man, I don't even notice that you're... It just lets you move in silence. And it's like before anybody ever figures it out, it's already done. So if this is finding your partner or connecting with somebody, getting a job, getting whatever it is, it's like a solution to something or it's a resolution to something, and it changes things. So I don't know, that's really fucking a lot. I don't know, y'all talked a lot today, didn't you? Right? Let me know when it happens, because what? Now I get it. Okay, well, I'm glad you all do. By all means, okay, by all means, fill me the fuck in when you get done, because my humans over here like, I'm sorry, what? Like, look at how fuzzy I am. I'm just, okay. Alrighty, well, that was fantastic. That was an awesome ride. Expect something. Expect something. I'm gonna go back up. Y'all do not have to stick around, but there was a whole lot said, and I'm like, let's see here. I met this lady at the beach. She was in her 70s from New York. Ooh, I absolutely loved her. She looked into my eyes and told me I was up to my knees in knowledge. I put my left hand over my knee and asked if I needed to know anything that night. Yes, both knees. I got an instant download. If you're not there, it's your imagination. Oh, we just have to get the wording right on this one. It's about frequencies. This is 100% about frequencies right now. Energy. You just have to recognize it. Energy looks like a bunch of... I was on the same frequency as this couch I'm sitting on, I'd fall through it. You predicted your reading before the reading. Oh, yeah. Came from... Let's see here. Hi, Kamari. Terry, you're killing me. Okay, LP, I've had a recurring dream of someone showing up to my house. Invited or drunk on a weekend, crying. It sounds familiar. Oh, I feel like it's due to the disconnection of me getting on a... Okay, my energy shifted after roughness during... We need to do a... Oh, yeah, we do, Trisha. We do. We need to do a mod one. Yeah, good call. Like, I've been thinking that too, but I was like, I just... Life has been really busy, and I'm like, we haven't done any... Like, it's come to my awareness here recently. So that's usually a bad health was me during the week. I think I'm very close to becoming an energy healer. Ooh, nice one. Okay, guys. Well, no shit. That was like... Okay. So, yeah, hope that finds whoever it was for. And I will be back on later. And we will have to do a mod chat again soon. So, all right, guys. So much love. Hope you look at this. Look at this hot mount. You see this? This is me. I tell you what. Whoever falls in love with me is gonna have to like love me in my weird cuteness, you know, because like, this is cute and weird at the same time. Like this is what they get. Like I get up and I'm like, I'm gonna go outside. And I was like, damn, you want to look human first? No, let's go play with the fairies and the trolls. You know what I mean? And I was like, let's do this. And we can come back looking crazy and take a shower in the middle of the day. Like this is just what it is, y'all. Right? Me too. I just want somebody to accept my weird. I'm weird. You need to be along the ride, okay? You need to be on the ride with me. 131. Threes and ones. 131. 331. 313. Those are numbers right now, guys, okay? Okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna hop off, and I hope I'm not sure when I'll be back on. Okay. I don't know which day, but y'all know me. I'll be back. Hope everybody has a fantastic, wonderful day.